Oh my gosh, you know what time it is, everyone. This is our weekly fashion segment here at Ray's Chaseums with our very special correspondent, the leggy and muggy Naomi Smalls.
Hello, Race Chaser. It's me, Naomi Smalls, for the Runway Rundown. We've got a lot of looks to go through.
Honey, let's get into the Sickening ball.
Oh. Mom.
Race Chaser.
Work the runway, sweetie. $137 looks of drag in one episode. Can you believe it? I can't. I just love the show.
Well, added 138 because Mother Rue is in the number one look of the evening in a graphite silver column gown with very variegated paillettes, a thigh-high slit. The only thing that can make this better is if the gown was lined in the sequin also with bigger paillettes coming out, peeking behind the shoe.
Oh, okay.
Not mad, though.
Now, someone I was watching the show with said that the hair looked like a mad scientist. I do not agree. But she is wearing this white wig often, I feel like, in this era. So I feel like this is one of her, like, good old Judy wigs.
Her Barbara Bush.
Yeah, it's Barbara Bush-like. She's like, I want to look like the hottest senior at the retirement center.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, Michelle could qualify for that, too, because she looks good, too.
She looks great.
Oh, we're running.
As does La Roche. And of course.
Gotcha. I think Rue looks great this week. This is probably my favorite she's looked this, yeah.
But Hunter Schafer is eating them all up. She's piggy this week. She's piggy.
Wow. They made it work.
Was La Roche a surprise?
He's been there a few times.
Or is she like more of a staple now? Because did she get like an announcement?
I don't know if they announced, but I feel like she could always be like the one that they call when someone else isn't available.
Carson's always available.
Not after Roscoe's.
Well, they all look amazing.
Oh,
I
Hunter
mean,
Styles
Hunter
or Law Styles Hunter.
No, Dara Styles Hunter.
Did he ever do her though?
I don't know.
I feel like
but they're
once upon a time. Maybe
they've definitely been in the same room via Zendaya, right?
Oh yeah, because of Euphoria and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He follows me too. Someone did a thing like Queen's Law Roach follows, and there's like 6 or 7 of us.
Love that.
I think you're one.
I don't know.
Of us?
Yeah, not you. Us.
So it's you two.
Yeah, the drag queens in the room.
See, I have to bring this up, and I wasn't going to bring this up on mic, but we said before we recorded today, we were doing unconventional trash garbage outfits. So I don't know what I'm seeing on that side of the studio right now. I don't, and I was going to just bring it up in an email later, but like I can't remain silent.
Aren't all your outfits trash garbage?
I love Crystal.
Was that your stomach?
No, that wasn't mine. That was his, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, cum usually soothes my stomach. You look like
Can any of you do this?
No, sadly.
No. Does that say the drag stop on your bag? It says the drag stop.
I think it does. Yeah.
What is the drag stop?
That is the alternate name of our podcast. The drag. Stop. Please stop. We're going to talk about all of the girls' packages, queen by queen. So the categories, as you know, are Bathing Beauties, C Sickening Couture, and C Sickening Eleganza. Oh wait, C Creature Couture.
All that trash went to your head.
Sickening Eleganza. So let's just get right into it. First up is Crystal Envy. What did we think, girls?
Clean. Been done. But the puffer fish, that was good. Puffer fish was good. The hair on the puffer fish was perfect. And then her unconventional materials one, flawless.
I liked the Barbie reference. I thought that was cute. I like the bang clip on. I feel like I've never seen that done. I don't know if it was magnetic, but that was a nice little touch.
Yeah, it was.
I like Barbie as a reference. I think that the pufferfish. We're running it. Okay, but I think the pufferfish was a little like giraffe in color. I understand that these are the colors of a pufferfish, but I think maybe the scales to scale when they're inflated just read giraffe. But obviously, this is a really cool idea with a really fierce Atlantis Alexander McQueen reference. And then I was surprised that she was in the top for her pink lemonade moment.
It's very wearable.
Yeah, I feel like maybe with Crystal Envy, she's like a cycle behind with the with the timing of some of these things. Like Barbie, it's like she just missed the window of like Barbie being the moment. And I don't know if that's like the air date or whatever, but it also happened with the pink dripping paint thing. And we're like, we've seen this moment happened, and then we're seeing Crystal Envy enter that era. So like she's sickening. The clip-on bangs were everything is clean and fierce. Oh, and the pufferfish reminded me of Manila Luzon's mastodon elephant tusk, woolly mammoth breasts. It was giving me prehistoric. But she looks cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
Because I feel qualified to give fashion advice dressed the way that I am right now. Well, take my advice. Young models.
Jules Sparkles is next, and she is in. Did she bring this from home?
Apparently.
Okay, you're referring to the swimwear.
Yes. Anytime a girl has to pull her pantyhose up to her waist and then cover it somehow with stuff, it gets real creative. She's like, let me cover this with chains and ties. And I wouldn't have a problem with all that if she would have brushed out the bottom of the hair. You're on Drag Race. Make your hair big. It may get tangled later, but brush it out, girls.
Yeah.
The top is all big, bottom all flat.
I think girls are scared to up the wig stylist's wig. Like they put it in the little bubble wrap. They put it on the shelf and they're like, it's going to stay like that until I touch it. And then they're not going to, or they're going to stay like that until I wear it, but they don't know how to like touch it and finesse it.
Yeah, like Corey King, same thing. Big hair, even a double stack, but then the bottom is just like these, like Mary Had a Little Lamb ringlets. It's just not good. This gold outfit looks like quick drag, but her Spanish dancer Sea Slug, gorgeous. Giving. Period.
Yes, both of. I mean, her two. The second of the two looks look great. She really lost me on this gold swimsuit. I mean, maybe it could have been helped if she just wore like a big breastplate and had like that big old jug kind of situation with the proportions going on. But this is a rare miss for her. But the Sea Slug, I mean, is just like ethereal. It's elegant. It's beautifully made. It's expensive, like exquisite. And even this trash couture, I mean, it almost. I'm almost like, how did she make this? It's very well done. I loved it.
Let's think about what she made on this trash couture, because she's obviously wearing a netting that she got from it. The other netting, the arm netting, is some sort of fishnet that she'd call an undergarment, I'm sure. And then there's some sort of corset that's covered with stuff and then some stuff on it. It's great. It's effective. That's what it is. It may not be good up close, but there's a lot of on and architectural pieces, shoulder, hip thing, hat. A hat completes an outfit. You put something on your head. You really tried. Look at you today.
Thank you. That feels so good to hear.
Thank you.
No, I loved the one that she made. I feel like if she had a full skirt, I think, yeah, a full skirt and an open toe sandal, I think would have taken it there. Like a little bit. I like the asymmetry. I think she padded extra for this look. Like there's something going on with that hip on the runway that was like overcompensating for the accoutrement on the right hip. But I think this was gorgeous and
accoutrement.
Speaking of,
Lydia,
I've always wanted to see someone do that where they just pad one side of their body so that it creates, like, if you're just standing still, it creates, like, the effect that you're, like, swiveled. So maybe she did that. I don't know.
Just
Anyway,
permanent
next up,
T-stance.
Lydia Collins.
I
Ah.
got sheltered dog who's given birth
wow.
from this look.
Yes.
Like, she's
Which
had
look?
a few litters.
Which episode? I'm just kidding.
This first one, this does give distended milkers.
Yeah.
Very much so. And mange.
Was that the goal? Or is it like, it's all over?
Is that
No, she said it was supposed to
Hair?
look like bulges.
Is that her dick?
this is supposed
She
to be
said
dick?
5.
That's 5 because she wanted to make
Or
him laugh,
4.
she said. What made me laugh is she wore that wig on the runway.
Or the white towel from the hotel?
I don't get this. But you know what? I don't have to understand everything. Her drag is valid. It's just not pretty right here. Like, who wants to do this? You look like a backwards stegosaurus. These
I
penis
like
bumps.
that she had her out. It was giving me Venus from Canada. Very like, I don't tuck. Look, I'm a woman with the dangly. Get into it. You know what I mean?
Get
like
into
I
a
do
teasing
love that
cone.
aspect of it. But then, yes, it was unclear that she was trying to give like multiple bulges.
It's bathing
but,
beauty.
I mean,
Where's the beauty?
let it swing.
I don't
You
know
tell
if
you
I
I got
got
this
that
ring.
yet.
I have no ring.
We love an anglerfish. I feel like people fight over the anglerfish as the like, I want to do the angler. Doesn't everyone want to do anglerfish?
No, I wanted to do starfish, but I didn't have time.
Oh.
So I did business
Is
fish.
it scented?
Business fish. Collar shirt.
Business.
Christopher John Rogers. Business
Ah,
fish.
Sure. Yes.
This
I see
anglerfish
that.
looks like something out of Little Monsters that just got out of the bed, and then she's like, "Oh, I know, Chinese New Year plus the boogeyman." It's
Stepping in, crossing,
Sorry.
crossy tees.
it's a little HR Puffin stuff, but I'm glad I'm not seeing 5.
It's kind of her
And I've never
thing.
said that.
She
Thank you.
it's kind of Lydia's thing. Like she plays in the milieu of puppets, sort of in the way that James Mansfield did.
You know how I
Whereas
feel about
James Mansfield was ridiculed for her puppetry, and I feel like Lydia is being like it's being encouraged and fostered.
Mm. Her last look is.
Last looks.
She's lucky this wasn't her last look, because this. What would you call this?
Is this like Aeon Flux, Mad Max?
It feels like
Sure.
Cyborg Slut, but instead of like expensive Blade Runner Cyborg Slut, it feels like Radio Shack Cyborg Slut with some spare parts from the
Oh.
mechanic.
Sharper image.
It's not sharp to me at all. This girl has a waist, and we can't tell because the bust is as wide as the waist. And then she's just got a bunch of hanging off of it with clean tights. This isn't a clean, tight look. This should have like robot grease or like a motherboard panel or something instead of a clean, tight and a pump.
Like the cords.
Call me
wrapped around.
motherboard.
Yeah.
That's like a.
Call me motherboard.
I love the
What
the bob.
What do you think Naomi smells?
I think the bob is my favorite part. I think the bob tells the story that we're in the future, if
That-
that's where she wants to be.
The good Terry Hatcher.
But yeah, I think what she did around like the arm could have been maybe on even one leg.
One
I
leg,
think would have been
yeah.
nice.
That asymmetry that worked so well on Sparkle Puss.
Yes,
Would've
I'm
been good.
Sparklepus McGee.
for
Yes.
sure. But
Uh,
I think she was very lucky this episode, Miss Butthole.
Me too.
Yeah.
Very much so. Sam
Next
Starr.
up is Sham Star.
This is the same thing as Crystal Envy for me. It's like a clean but boring reveal. I like that she went with yellow polka dot bikini. That's iconic. And then this
That is iconic.
Viperfish thing, really cool.
A wig underneath this viperfish would have been nice. Just like a white pixie or a gray
Something.
pixie.
Yeah.
Just never showing I mean, I say this in a pixie wig right now, but like never showing the back of your nape willingly, I think is
Right.
like at least some finessing of a wave or a tendril or a like
A little.
something has to
It does a
hug.
lot of work.
Mm-hmm. And then this last look, this litter lady, are you her adopted
Did somebody say
daughter?
my name?
You
Well-
rang.
I think that it's very juvenile.
Oh.
It looks like if a fairy godmother was teaching young
Mm.
children how to recycle or something.
Mhm.
It's well made. The hair is cool. She looks like an event, but I just don't see any reason that you would put these balls on your chest. It looks like a ball pit got mixed with the dumpster.
I mean, I think her garbage princess lady is my favorite look of hers. I think it's impactful even from far away. I mean, the scale of it is great. And she didn't shy away from making it look like garbage, which I think some of the girls, Shummers girls do. Like they try to like, oh, I found some like fabric, so I'm going to make a nice thing. And like, I think that's missing the point. You are allowed to look like a garbage dump this episode. So
Mhm.
like, do it, you
Did
know?
she win?
And she did that.
Oh, good.
She
Because
was in the top though.
I really thought that her and Crystal were like doing the same thing, but Arietti did the same thing, but made it cool and like avant-garde and not like run of the mill like these two girls did. Good stuff, but I'm just saying expected.
Yeah, I feel like this is very expected. And sometimes the expected is like exactly what I think Rue and Michelle mainly really want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like right nail on the head. But like, yeah, I feel like this is very like, I'm gonna teach the world about the importance of Earth Day and recite like, I don't know. It's not this is not for me. This gives me drag for kids. And
Yeah, go read a book.
she is a child, so it makes sense, I guess.
Trinity's baby, right?
Yes.
Miss
The Substance Trinity.
Miss Anya Nerve.
This season has a lot of the substance girls. Like Lexi Love is Detox the Substance. Sam Star is
Trinity.
the Tuck the Substance. I love the Substance girl. Corey King is like Bob the Drag Queen, the Substance. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. If you're running a business and you don't have a website, you might as well not exist. So everything needs an online footprint to feel real. And you have to have a website. People are very skeptical about your business if there's no site, believe me. So I was looking up a restaurant the other day, and you look it up in the map and you're like, okay, and it says click the website. And girl, it took me to a Facebook. I was like, no, I'm not ordering from this. I'm not even logged into Facebook. I don't even know how to use that. We used Squarespace for the Drag Queen of the Year website, and it was super easy and it looks really good. We got it up in like a very short amount of time because we really wanted a website, and they make it really easy. So let's talk about the tools that Squarespace offers. They're introducing Design Intelligence from Squarespace, combining 2 decades of industry-leading design expertise with cutting-edge AI technology to unlock your strongest creative potential and build a beautiful, more personalized website. And Squarespace Payments is the easiest way to manage your payments in one place. Onboarding is fast and simple, and then you can start receiving payments right away. And you can also connect your social accounts to your website in a few clicks, as icons, direct links, or embedded feeds. so you can build visitor trust while updating content only where you need it, extending your brand's footprint. Baby, the resources are overfloweth over on Squarespace. So, head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/drag to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/drag to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
On Your Nerve is, I think she's an original.
It's Storm.
She is.
It is
She
very,
gives me
it's
very
very
Storm.
Aurora Monroe on vacation.
I love this.
This
The
white
hair,
slingshot.
the hair could have been like sexier, like a little more.
Apostle
because-
Pamela Anderson updo with this
'cause
would have
her
been
bo-
unstoppable.
She looks so hot and like really nailed swimwear.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
even the cover up is like sexy.
Mm-hmm.
I think she looks great.
Yeah, she does. And this African sea star,
Love.
so cool.
So cool.
Fashion.
Yeah, I'm not
Fashion fish.
not mad at this at all. The spikes on the shoe, she really thought of the details on this. And then this Swamp Thing outfit,
Not as cool.
it's very Rupocalypse now.
Mm.
That's what I was thinking.
It's all the same materials. It disappears kind of on her. Don't love it.
It's post-apocalyptic for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was a very bold choice to like go earth tones for this challenge. When you're looking around and everyone's like bright and
Yeah,
eccentric, to go like muted was a moment.
agreed. Eddie.
The one. The one.
Did she win?
Yes.
Good. I loved her.
Where the did she find these like unique ears? They're not elf ears. They're like customized.
She might make them because it doesn't connect at the top, so it looks like she definitely could have just
Like an
rolled
extension.
up a piece of silicone, something like a brow cover or something, and then just like a little heat gun or hair dryer, and you can mold it enough. But this hair is cool. I don't like her wigs, but I'm glad I'm not bored by them at least. You know, like I don't like all of them. This one I don't like. It's weird. But the outfit's cool. I'm not mad at this bathing suit at all. If she was not blue, I don't know, but she's blue, so it makes it pop. I love it.
The lionfish is also amazing. I mean, the way that she did this,
Oh.
she did such
Gorgeous.
remarkable makeup each time. And I heard from an insider they only have like an hour to switch. So she's going so far above and beyond everyone else on this. I'm so glad she didn't get sent home. She's cunt. She's fierce. Each look is sickening.
I mean, her lip sync wasn't, but these outfits make up for it.
The angelfish is really like I think one of those looks that's gonna go down.
Exquisite.
It's so cool.
So well
Never
done.
seen something like that before.
The way it moves, and then I thought it was a shadow on her face. It's really, really excellent work. And if you can't perform, you should look this good.
Okay. What about Susie too?
Wait, what about her coral outfit? That was really cute and good, I thought.
Cunt.
The turquoise to peach, and then the glasses.
And she made all that coral with wire and hot glue.
Oh wow, very cool.
Triple crown cunt. She cunted
Yeah.
on this day.
This hair would have been better with like a chignon or something up, but not mad. Not mad. And she greased up too.
And she did her
Susie
makeup.
Toot.
I'm happy she did her makeup.
Yeah, she looks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh, an audible groan from the room. Well, did you like any of her looks, ladies?
She said she had the nerve to say about her last look. She said, quote, "This look really turned out."
Turn it out. You got to turn it out.
Turn out the lights.
I mean, I think there's a reference that I'm missing. That is the like the strongman circus look.
Yeah. You're not missing it. It's there, but why would you choose that?
I think
It's neither here nor there because if you're doing a vintage muscle man, which the outfit and the hair and the mustache are, go all the way. Do Landon Cider drag king makeup and wear big muscle arms. Do not wear that shoe and just be like a muscle man from the vintage times in a dragish way. That would be like interesting and fierce. And this is like, I'm still gonna be a woman, but like I'm doing like a half kind of leaning into the muscle man thing, but like kind of being, you know what I mean?
Interesting and fierce are three things every girl should aspire to on the runway. Don't be bored. And this is none of those things. You're right.
This interesting, cunty, or fierce?
The coconut shell octopus is cool-ish.
This.
I mean,
I would have.
you are a sound nightmare. Is that a Whataburger bag?
No, it's Junior's cheesecake.
Oh,
wow.
Did he make you run there?
New York.
I wish that her octopus look would have had like a tentacle coming around her neck.
That would have been cool.
I think
Fun.
I mean, it wouldn't have taken it crazy there, but it was just a detail that I thought was missing. I liked the bottle cap idea for the bodice for her Amelia Earhart Lost at Sea. Like for the bodice, I would just wish if this was just cut and then kept all the bottle caps. I thought it was actually a really cool effect on stage. I don't think she needed the asymmetrical aviator jacket. And I'm telling you, that headband that covers your hairline will get you every time. It makes you look so lame and lazy.
Yes.
Like it just makes as someone who wears wigs, it makes me look at you and be like, okay, so bitch, you didn't glue your wig down. Like that's my first thought. You could have it be professionally installed, but like if it's
maybe she just got her hairline done because that's what I had to do for a few months after I had a procedure. You know what I mean?
She looks like a budget Xena, though. It's
Each
very
follicle is a precious
you
family member.
It's a budget Xena warrior princess, and I am not here for it.
Let's move on to Corey King.
Let's. This
Swimsuit.
her swimsuit.
like-
Go ahead.
Mine is the shark suit, which I think that was a gimmick she didn't really need. That clumsified this otherwise like really gorgeous swimsuit presentation. The hair is gorgeous. The fit, it couldn't be better. The body is tea.
The shoe is ugly, and the hair needs to be bigger on this. Sorry, the
Okay.
shoe is wrong, and the hair should be bigger.
She looks like she was scared to touch the wig too.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, put it upside down.
Fish lady, she had flat, the flat hair. I mean, I get it. I get it if it's like supposed to be wet, but it doesn't read as wet. It just reads as flat, which detracted, I think, from the overall effect.
Oh my God.
What?
Are you seasick?
That one was me.
She gurgled for a good 3 seconds. Corey King had the nerve to say, breasts still sitting so good, when in fact her breasts are dirty and have makeup on them, fingerprints. The breasts are not sitting good. They're dirty. They're dirty pillows, and we all saw them.
They're called breasts, mama.
Look at it. That's clearly not supposed to be there. What is that, a fingerprint? It looks like a fingerprint. Fingerprints.
I love the gold with that baby blue and all the shades of blue. I'm not familiar. Is it I don't know if it's a slug or whatever the fuck she's doing with that like red. I think throws me a little bit off, or the orange in there.
You know what throws me off? The fact that she has the nerve to do come hither nails like that with no nail on. Don't do handwork if you don't have a nail on up by your
it
face.
Really bothers you. You should be hiding your hands like Mary Catherine Gallagher if you don't.
You're on fucking Drag Race. Put a nail on.
Or like when you lose a nail at the meet and greet and you're like,
Exactly.
Let's be honest, she is ugly.
What
I
did you
didn't
think
say
of the
that.
third look? What did you think of the third look?
Oh.
she was trying to be Miss Candy Roxy, right? Is the vibe I got. Candy strip,
Yeah.
Roxy, spin around.
The third look.
Oh, sure.
The third look, the shoe is, again,
Effect.
the wrong shoe, that short little boot scooter. And then that hair, you see it's a double stack, but then the back is just flat, like it just came out of the suitcase. Girls, make your hair bigger. Fluff it out. Like, don't be afraid of the wig. You're in charge of the wig. The wig's not in charge of you. We're going to put all of these up too so she can learn and grow.
This is what Raja was saying on Tudor Boo, and Raja was like, new girls are afraid to alter the wigs, like you said, Naomi. And I think it's not knowing the fundamentals of hairstyling. Like, you don't have to be, you don't have to be Zach Killian because, who can be? He's an artist. But knowing the fundamentals and being able to like whip your way around something in an emergency, I think is an important skill. It's like knowing how to run a sewing machine. Like going to Drag Race, you should know, like, can I take this piece of wig and jack it up and make it a thing? It's not difficult to learn, and I think everyone should.
What are these shoes called? Is the dance shoe? What is that called?
Dance boot.
I feel like those shoes are so. I get it for Vital for like stage numbers, but like it's a runway.
Yeah,
It's a runway.
this looks like if Tinkerbell had a friend that presided over the desert.
But like, yeah, when something gives utilitarian,
Instead of Neverland.
That's insane.
a fairy princess that resides over the pits of hell.
Let's move on to Acacia. Let's move on to all three looks of Acacia Forgot. Did any stand out?
I liked her beach ball. This is kind of like, I feel like we have that complaint when it comes to drag queens. Like Susie's first look. Like, yes, you are doing a reference or whatever, but make it drag. Having the hair come out of the swim cap is so smart, so drag.
Yeah.
Making
Very
the
drag.
lifesavers into bracelets and bangles, that's so drag.
And having her shapewear
Yes.
come out of the bottom of her outfit to be seen through her tights.
That was a rough spot.
Yeah, but I love the colors. I love a good white pump. It is the sign of a true prostitute.
Yeah, I really liked her swimsuit as well. What did you think of Red Fish Lady, Feather Star Fish?
Oh, I loved it from the hairline up. But she's back to all this blush, where she just like, ooh, we'll do eyeshadow and blush. Same thing.
Yeah.
It gives Vegas showgirl. It does not give Under the Sea at all to me.
It doesn't give Under the Sea. Those things should have been supported and cantilevered out instead of just hanging there limp.
Cantilever.
I don't even know her. And then this last look is shut the fuck. This hair, this updo is just like so staid. Like, why would you choose this like reserved hair? I don't get this hair.
Yeah.
Or this
I feel
outfit.
like it went to like party town character rather than like fashion couture. And it is like she could have played with the asymmetry a little bit more, which would have made it like fashion. And I think the hair could have been like frazzled out a little, and that would take it like more editorial.
More
rather than,
Galliano, like crazy
Right.
updo. And she had good ideas with the pool noodle to give volume, but like, and these accents of the metal. Those accents of the metal could have gone down a whole like bodysuit with a little piece of the tarp hanging down asymmetrically. She had great ideas. They just weren't executed. Maybe she doesn't have the style for it, but she has some creativity there. She took off
Yeah.
that blush for that last one too.
Great color palette. I love the silver and I love the blue for this.
Yeah.
And I love the platinum blonde with it. But like proportions of like, I don't know, that candy wrapper on her head. As a mess.
Yeah, not here for it.
I don't think she was bottom.
She wasn't bottom?
She was in the
Mm.
bottom, but I think that there were some that were worse than that.
Yeah.
The line.
Lexiandra Lovington is giving 3 looks. What did we think?
I thought the first one was creative with this merkin and the crabs.
Is it swimwear?
Yeah, you can swim, skinny dip. She's skinny.
Okay.
It's something we've never seen. At least I'm not bored by it. The star.
Valentina did it.
Okay, that's great. But did she pay reference to RuPaul's greatest film work, Star Booty? Because Lexi is a smart girl. That right there is Star Booty. She put the starfish on her booty.
Yeah,
Ergo,
yeah, I get the
star boutte.
reference.
This really is, though, that thinking of being like so outside the box. She could have done somewhere. She could have been like in a fierce cunty bathing suit, and I would have been like, yes. But the crab moment, having them be like the same tone as her pubes, was rough.
They should have been red.
Because then they were zooming in to her, like, it's really bold to be like zooming into your tuck, period. And then you start clocking, you know, like tape and all that jazz.
What she should have done was had some red crabs and then pulled out a Cheddar Bay biscuit at the end of the runway.
Yes, and like little,
Which
like,
they
back
did
flips.
in Star Booty too. They did the crabs in the
She's a smart girl. She's referencing this purple stinger jellyfish fish. I love this.
Cunt.
This hair I have.
Did she borrow that from you, Diva?
She might have. I don't know. I know I have this hair.
That's a Willamina special if I ever saw one.
Yeah, I'm not mad at this and all these orange stones. The face is beat. And then her last outfit, I love.
You love?
The volume of it, the hair.
I don't know.
I love just like, ooh, I'm so skinny. Look at all this fabric. Because I can never do that. I put that on and I just look normal. I just want to be a skinny little girl in a big outfit. Maybe that's why I like it.
It's a tarp.
We have
Yes.
we have to run Lexi Love through the test of would this look good on someone who wasn't a thin, tall, young, transgender, gorgeous model? Because sometimes it's like, yes. Like even the nude thing with the crabs, like that would work if someone was like bold and fierce enough to do that.
I want Joella to do it.
The tarp, I loved this, but I'm like, is it because she is model-esque and can carry off just a tarp
No, you just like
and make
trash.
it look fierce? And I love the hair with it too. I don't know. I think we should ask the question, but I did love it, and I think it's like the ocean, and it it moves, and then styling it with the huge hair. I mean, I love her eye and her sense of taste.
The Mother Nature titty, the asymmetry of it. I mean, it's ugly, but it's not as ugly as the other girls. But I still don't mind it.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
For sure.
She's my friend.
Well, I mean, based on the look, she's obviously not ugly, but this look is, I think, could be the second performer after Sam Starr's children moment. Like putting lily pads on the blue tarp gives very like the Hot Wheels on the carpet that you put, around. It's like very that realm. And yeah, I think she was very lucky this week because she cut a hole, put her head through it, put the wig on because the wig did not fit doing that, and then was told she was safe.
I think where she succeeded instead of, say, Acacia Forgot is she didn't try to do too much. She knew what it was. She did a couple flowers. She covered up the brown from where Anya spray painted it, and she made the best out of a bad situation. Was it her best? I don't know. She walked out, presented it, great. She went away, bye. She wasn't doing like updo and bottle caps and like half an aviator arm and like the girls that were doing too much with their materials and trying to make them fashion instead of just showing what they were. Trash. Make the trash good. Make it look wearable.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I feel affirmed and I feel euphoric. So thank you. Hormona Lisa. The bubblegum babe of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Anytime you have to tell someone your nickname, you look bald.
No.
Where's the hair? Even a little spit curl? Is there a spit curl in the room?
You don't want your hair to get wet because you're going swimming. Katya Zamolodchikova. Oh yeah, there's the spit girl. Katya Zamolodchikova wore a swim cap on All Stars, and
it worked,
everyone peed.
There was something about
everyone
the proportions
urinated.
of the mermaid gown and the upper length gloves and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
This for me would have worked if she came out in flippers or something, like high heeled flippers.
Sure.
It's just something. This bores me.
What
No.
about Leafy Sea Dragon? Are we seeing her classic silhouette?
She gave me Barney's like mistress. Like,
The dinosaur?
yes, Barney the dinosaur's mistress. I do understand seeing these colors in nature, but I feel like she had this dress low key.
I mean, I'm wearing these colors
Mm.
right now, but I don't like this. It feels like an 1890s/80s prom gown. I think she should just like go whole hog and go fish and do it instead of just trying to be, oh, I'm the pretty version of this. It has the same colors. And look, some ruffles. This bores me. And there's a reason she got on by showing some charm and charisma at Rue's book thing, because if she would have made a tape with these looks, she wouldn't have gotten on.
What about her third look made of found materials?
It would have been better if she left them in Lost and Found.
Hey, I liked it.
I like
Well,
it was
look at what you're
playful.
wearing.
I like that she exposed like these peignets are made of balled up garbage bags. I thought that was very like embracing the material.
You want a girl to lift her dress and show her balls.
I do. That's why I
I
hang out
liked
with
it
you
too.
all
I
the
liked-
time.
I just thought this was way better than some of the other looks.
It was.
Like, I'd rather see this than the Aeon Flux Lydia Butthole
Yeah.
moment. I think this looks like more of a design flex than that did.
I'm not saying it's a catastrophe, but
Finally, we have Lana Geray.
Make me swim.
this is very that. It's very Tyler.
Jack that hair up.
Jack it up. Diana Ross it. Brush it out. If these curls were brushed out, oh my God. But they're not. And she looks fine, but this is the runway.
No, she's obviously gorgeous.
All the things you could wear, and you choose to wear a taupe bikini?
She wore a swimsuit. The category was swimsuit. She's the only person who wore a swimsuit with
Arietti
her
wore a
fucking body
swimsuit.
out, being all hot and wet and sandy, and she looks sickening.
I didn't
And the
say she
swimsuit-
didn't.
The swimsuit is couture.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Who made it? What house made it by hand to qualify
I
it as
don't
couture?
know, but it is couture.
So you're
and
speaking
it is
out your ass.
custom.
Oh. Well, she should talk to
I
customer
love
service.
I love this as a swimsuit presentation. This to me is bold and exciting and fierce and young and hot.
Did
Yeah.
she give you money?
Yes,
She looks
did.
fine and pretty, but
She
like,
paid me.
this doesn't excite me. I'm glad she's greased. I wish she had that fish in the shoe again. She got water in it. It's beautiful.
No, we're not doing the fish in the shoes again. We're not doing that again.
Yeah, I think my only note for that one is bigger hair, but
Yeah.
she looks gorgeous.
Purple sea urchin.
Very Sailor Moon villain.
Yeah.
Sure.
For me, she was giving Chagall from Death Becomes Her.
Okay.
Like very like authoritarian. I could hurt you, but also I'm fierce.
I give Sea Urchin though. Like, I don't understand how that was lost on critique.
They were trying to put her in the bottom.
Hmm.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought this was a successful interpretation. And her final look, I think, is where
I like.
things
I like
Kinda
this
went
more
off
than
the
a lot of
rails.
other girls.
I didn't. Once she took off the little denim belt and the lip sync, I loved it even more. But I thought she made her head an event with these weird things and the little spit curls. She put on some blue eyeshadow. She kept the grease. She didn't try to do too much with her trash. She did what was in her wheelhouse, and she looks great. I think she even put in a blue contact or a little blue on the waterline. I think she looks great. And if other girls could do this, they would do it, but they can't.
It is so vital though, even as a toothpick, rail thin model, like just to give yourself a little nip at the waist like obviously she has like a natural 22-inch waist or something, but like just something
A
to
little
like,
piece of the clear Willam tape right here at the
yes.
skinniest part. That would have sold it, bitch.
I have used that so many times.
So
like
good.
underneath clothes, just like, okay, give me the good,
It's a little.
the Louisiana corset, as Chi
Uh-huh.
likes to call it.
Exactly. This could have done some more like drippings off the arms for me, maybe, and like some stuff in the back of the hair, but I'm not mad. She's a beautiful young lady.
If there wasn't this denim, I think it was the fact that she used the denim. It was very unforgiving in the middle section.
You're right.
If the denim was just out and it was just body, kakareki kaku, sickening.
Right.
Love it.
So
Now, ladies, we have to ask the question, what was your top salute of the week and who is your biggest dispute of the week?
Okay. So, ladies first.
Top salute for sure, Ariette's angelfish look. My top dispute of the look is 1000%. I feel like I'm being political when I say this, and I'm not trying to be political, but maybe I am. I do not like the puffy rescue dog Lydia Butthole look. That's not my thing. I don't. Yeah. I'm not a cock out kind of girl though.
Okay. No, I get that. I think my top of the week is probably which ugly girl should I say I like? My top of the week is not her.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'll say, you know what? Because I liked everything that. No, I didn't like that one. I was gonna say Anya Nerve because she was strong in the first two, but then that last one was gutter.
You're allowed to pick one look.
Oh, just one look?
Yeah, not the
Yeah.
whole package.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'd pick Anya's swimsuit, that white. It was simple. It was gorgeous. It was cunt. She knew it. I loved Ariette's little fish face woman though too. And my worst one of the week is Susie Not So Toot.
Sure.
Susie Boot.
The wrestler.
All of them. All of them. The one-shouldered Amelia Earhart.
Send all these home. I have to, for my top salute and dispute, I'm going to go with Jewel Sparkles because I thought her Spanish dancer Sea Slug was breathtaking. And I thought her swimwear was made me lose my breath. And so the lifeguard had to rush over with the red thing down the beach to give me CPR.
What's your dispute of the week?
The gold swimsuit.
Oh.
I meant that in a bad way.
Yeah, that was bad. But it wasn't as bad as some of the other girls, but you're allowed to have an opinion. It is your podcast.
Thank you.
No problem.
And thank you both. And thank you, Naomi Smalls, for joining us for this Runway Rundown.
I'm going fishing.
The Runway Rundown is available in full on the Mom Podcast YouTube channel every Wednesday. And as always, our full audio podcast is available everywhere for you to listen to podcasts for free. And on our Patreon, Mom Plus Gold, you get all of this content ad-free, uncensored, full episodes, video versions of the pod.
Thank you, Naomi. See you next week for the Runway Rundown.
Jesus, I have the hardest out today.